Our next lesson is for division strategies regarding multi-digit numbers, so basically larger numbers. And division as a simple computation, it's always just a repeated subtraction. We're just continually taking away until we can break down a number. So if we start off with the number, we're going to go bigger this time, 545, and we're going to divide that by 6. If we're to take these big numbers, how the heck do we really break this number down into 6 parts? Doing that circle idea, I'm not going to count 545 because that's extremely inefficient. So this is where we get into slightly more standard symbolic representations. The shepherd's hook is one that's relatively new to parents, but kids have been doing this for a couple of years now. If we have the 545, and it looks somewhat similar to what we've done, we have this little line, except this time we go all the way down on the outside, and we write the 6 over here. And what we're saying is this side is the multipliers, and we're just going to keep doing multipliers of 6 over here. So what we ask the kids to do, this is kind of a guess and check situation, and we'll say how many 6s are going to go into that, and just the whole number this time. Now I could say, well, could I do 100 6s? So 106 would be 600. Well, that's obviously too big, not going to happen. So we'll erase that and try again. What if we cut that in half? What if we did 50? So if I do 50, 6 times 50, or 6 times 5 is 30 with a 0 at the end. That gives me 300. Now I subtract 300 from 545. 5 minus 0, the whole 9 yards. There's the 5, there's the 4, and there's a 2. Now I'm left with 245. How many 6s can go into 245? 50 is obviously too much, but what if I went a little bit smaller than that? What if I guessed at 30? So 6 times 3 is 18, with a 0 at the end of it because of that 0. If we subtract again, there's a 5, can't do that, so we have to borrow. It comes to 65. We're getting really close now because we have 65 and 6. Well, I know that 10 times 6 is 60. Subtract that and I'm left with 5. Obviously I can't take 6 away from the 5, so 5 is going to be my remainder. What I do now is I just add up all of these numbers. I have nothing in the ones, but 5 plus 3 plus 1, 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 1 is 9, so 90, remainder 5. And that's how a shepherd's hook works. It is taking the numbers but giving them the opportunity to subtract multiples of 6 from the whole large number. So in the end, 545 divided by 6 is equal to 90, remainder 5. That's our shepherd's hook, and that's our next strategy.